Hey guys, welcome to my no bullshit guide to Nightmare Zone. This guide will be straight to the point and get you into the Nightmare Zone as quickly as possible. There's a few pre-requirements before you're able to start training. First, you need an item to lower your HP, and there's 2 items for this in the game. The easiest to obtain is the Dwarven Rock Cake from the Recipe for Disaster Dwarf subquest. If you've already completed this subquest, you can buy another one from Rohawk under White Wolf Mountain for 100 GP, but you will need the Ice Gloves Ore to kill another Ice Fiend to cool it. The other item that you can use is a Locator Orb, and this is from the Dragon Slayer 2 quest, which has a lot more requirements. And this is ideal really because it's a left click only item and it does 10 damage per click no matter what HP you're at. And you can obtain extra ones from Ava and Draenor Manor. For quests, you're going to need to do any 5 of the quests on this list here. I do recommend the one-tile monsters so they don't get stuck on each other, but it's really not that big of a deal. And you can do more than 5 of them, but the minimum requirement is 5 to enter. So depending on what you're training, the gear is going to vary a lot. Just get the best DPS you can afford. I'm going to recommend 2 here. So this first setup is the best to about 90 HP, and the set bonuses with Obsidian stack, so it makes it extremely effective in here. If you're running this setup, just make sure you have the helmet, plate legs, plate body, necklace, and sword. At around 90 HP, you can switch over to Darox. It's going to just give you a little bit more XP per hour. The reason you wait till 90 to do this is because the set bonus kicks in and hits higher as your HP gets lower, and it's more effective at higher HP levels. If you're training range, an imbued magic shortbow with amethyst arrows is a pretty good start. So with the quest requirements, items, and gear recommendations out of the way, let's get some starting points. For the first run, we're not going to have any points available to buy absorption potions, so we're not going to need to take the rock cake or Locator Orb. The only thing you're going to need for this one is some prayer potions and some stat boosting potions if you want to, as well as a few 100,000 GP. So the first thing we need to do is deposit our money into the coffer. The cost is 26k per run unless you've done all the quests. You're going to make that money back easily with rewards, so don't really worry about it. I would plan ahead a little bit, and so maybe deposit at least 260k, that gives you 10 runs worth. The next thing we need to do is set up the Dream with Dominic Onion. So right click him and select the Dream option, choose the Rumble option, and then customizable hard. So hard mode does not increase the defenses of the monsters, so it's almost always better to do hard mode for more points. Agree to pay that toll and step into the arena. So inside the arena, you're going to find this potion, click drink. Here you're going to see the list of all the bosses for quests you've done. Uncheck any that aren't on that list from earlier. If you're not sure which quest they're from, you can hover over it to see what quest unlocked that one. Once you have the correct 5 ones selected, hit accept. This will throw you into the arena. So the first ones, all we're doing is praying melee, and we're waiting for the monsters to come to us. Make sure your audio tally is on, otherwise your guy's not going to attack back. The monsters are going to spawn in after about 30 seconds and start attacking you, and they never lose aggro, which is why Nightmare Zone is so great. Make sure you have your auto retaliate on and the selected style that you want to train. A full inventory of absorption potions costs 108,000 points, but you'll be fine with about 20,000 points or so for now. Once you've gotten all the points you need, you can either head south and drink this potion here, or die to the monsters. It's a safe death, so if you're hardcore, you're not going to lose your status. Now that we've got some starting points, we can head up to this rewards chest up here. You're going to want to go to the benefits tab and buy as many absorption potions as you need. Like I said before, 108 doses is a full inventory. Now that we've got the absorption potions bought, you can head over to the bank, deposit all your potions, and grab your HP lowering items. Head back into the arena to this northernmost barrel, and you're going to hit take absorption potion. You can just type as many as you want here, fill up your inventory, and then we're going to right click dream on him again. And our option is going to be saved from the last time, so you can just hit this 4th option here, agree to pay, and we can head back in. So the first thing here, we got 30 seconds. We're going to want to drink our absorption potions, and you can see a counter going up in the top left corner of my screen. You can store up to 1,000 points of damage, so that's 5 full potions. Now that the absorption's at 1,000 points of stored damage, we can lower HP down to 1. With the rock cake, it's easy to put your mouse at the top of it and just right click, left click. If you have the Locator Orb, you can just simply left click all the way down to 1 HP. So the reason that we're trying to keep our HP low in here is because the absorption potions will absorb the amount of damage from the monsters until that counter in the top left runs out. Each dose that you drink will absorb 50 damage, and if your HP is at 1, the monsters will only be able to hit a 1 on you, so your potions will last a lot longer. So in RuneScape, your HP regenerates 1 per minute, and you can see this bar going up on my orb up here. To counteract this, we're going to simply flick the rapid heal prayer, and that's going to reset the regeneration back to another minute. If you're AFKing more, you can just let it go for a couple minutes and then rock cake back down to 1 HP. As you can see, these monsters have been hitting me quite a bit. My absorption's down to about 880 now, and I can re-up with the potions in my inventory. And that should be everything you need to get started in Nightmare Zone. If you want to recoup some of the cost, you can buy herb boxes from the rewards chest, and you can also imbue your rings and amulets here.